violate every constitutional right. That's fine.
Promise you, we're not violating
anything.
Yes, you
are. My right to travel. My right to privacy. You yanked me out of my car. You reached your hand inside of my private vehicle. Private automobile. I apologize for that.
So,
you're going to be able to provide for somebody else.
On May 4, 2023, Orlando police stopped a gray Jeep after noticing a fake license plate and an unbelted child in the back seat. The female driver refused to roll down her window, turn down her music, or provide identification. Despite repeated warnings, she resisted officers' commands and was forcibly removed from the vehicle. She was arrested and charged with resisting an officer with violence and driving with a suspended license. Her husband later arrived to pick up their children and said he would post her bail.
Can you roll your window down for me?
Is there an emergency?
No, ma'am. Can you roll your window down for me?
No.
Okay. I need to talk to you a little bit more, so that's why I wanted it. And can you also turn your music down? Okay.
Is there an emergency? Is there an accident?
Ma'am, I'll be asking the questions, okay? I'm Officer Lee with Orlando Police Department. The reason you're being pulled over. 472-45. You're being pulled over because this young man right here is not in the seatbelt. Also, your tag is not coming back to anything.
I'm almost home. I'm looking for a lot away.
Okay. Did you just understand what I told you while you're being pulled over?
I heard what you said.
Okay. May I see your driver's license, your registration, and your proof of insurance? Ma'am?
I lost my driver's license.
Out of what state was it from? And how long ago did you lose it? I really would like if you cut your music down so I can hear you.
You can hear me. You're asking everything.
Well, with you making this a little difficult, I'm going to have to pull you out of the car if you can't confirm who you are. So I want to know, there's some questions that I need to ask you, and I'd rather have your music down so I won't have to yell.
I can give you my name.
Okay. We'll just wait for another unit here.
Ma'am, turn the call.
I don't feel comfortable with y'all. This is like, no, do not open that car door. No. No, I am not getting out the car. I'm not doing anything.
Turn the call for me.
I don't feel comfortable with y'all.
I understand. That's fine.
I have my rights. And
Okay.
I do not feel comfortable with any of this. I lost all my dang information just a few days ago.
Well, ma'am, the first
But I
thing
can give
you
you my
don't
name.
you don't dictate us how we do a traffic
Man,
stop.
yes,
Okay.
I do.
No,
Because I
you
don't feel
don't.
comfortable. Yes, I do. I already went through this with somebody
I
else.
understand that.
No, I don't feel comfortable.
Okay.
And yes, I'm going to do
step
this in
out
front of my
vehicle.
kids. No.
Okay.
No, I don't feel comfortable.
Ma'am, you really don't want to do this.
So y'all going to yank me out my car?
Ma'am, we're telling you by law to get out of the vehicle. We are
By law?
By
For
law,
what?
we're allowed to control the occupants of the vehicle.
So you
don't have registration of the vehicle.
The information for you.
You won't turn off the vehicle
No,
like we
I'm
asked.
not, because I don't
So
feel
now we're
comfortable.
asking you to step out of the vehicle.
No, I'm calling my husband.
Ma'am,
I don't feel comfortable.
I've already told you why you've been pulled over, okay?
Give me the ticket.
Okay. I can't even confirm who you are right now.
I just told you I can give you my name.
Don't
Stop
touch
it.
my hand.
Stop it. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
You don't make no goddamn sense. I'm suing the shit out of y'all. And you better put my dress up.
Yes, ma'am, we have a female. They'll be able to do that for you, okay?
All right, let's get her up.
No, don't get me up because I'm...
Fix her. Pull her. Yeah, pull her.
Here, come take her legs.
Let's switch.
Do me a favor.
Double lock. That was my,
Pull or something. Oh, it's just a cramp. Those kids are. All you need to do is
I already went through all of this shit with y'all before.
Okay.
Same damn concept. I told the other officer the same thing. I told the officer, get my Marine Corps tag off of there.
Trying to get it. There you go. Where's it? Let me get the other side first. Make sure it doesn't fall down.
It's not that kind of dress. It's a tube. Nope.
Tube? Okay. Just want to make sure everything's good.
All right. Is she covered under there? Let's get her
We're
up.
good.
Come on up now.
Bend your knees. Sit up. No, sit up. There you go.
Come on up.
There you go. Thank you.
Do you have any identification in that car?
I got a common law tag.
Okay, that's not an identification.
It is. Y'all got 5 of y'all for one little bitty person?
Now, this would have went a whole different way if you just gave your ID.
I didn't have no ID.
Okay, you gotta be able to provide an ID.
I
If
don't
you don't,
have one. I
if
said
you,
I had a common law
Look,
tag, and y'all still not answering me.
That's
I mean,
not-
not recognizing that.
The 1045 check come out on a 96.
that's not how it works. You gotta be able to show us who you are. You can't just drive a vehicle and not know who you are. So now you're going to jail for something so simple because you don't want to listen. It's not because of us. It's because of you.
No, it's not because of me.
You could have been leaving.
I already got 2 lawsuits against y'all about this.
Just put that on my front seat.
It's the same thing. Violate every constitutional right. That's fine.
Promise you, we're not violating
Yes,
anything.
you are. My right to travel, my right to privacy. You yanked me out of my car. You reached your hand inside of my private vehicle. Private automobile. I apologize for that.
So,
No, but
you're going to be able to provide.
this with somebody else.
Driving
5 other cops did this shit to me.
All right, man, I'm going to read you something. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You got a right to remain silent. Do you understand? Anything you say may be used in court. Do you understand? You got a right to talk to a lawyer before and during question. Do you understand? If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one, one will be provided to you before question without charge. Do you understand? Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me? Do you want to talk about today? I need a yes or no answer. Do you want to talk about today, Miss Hawkins?
I want to call my husband.
Okay, well, I think he's actually coming to get your sons. Those are your sons in the vehicle? Okay. So once he gets here, I'll let you talk to him. But do you want to talk about why you're in the back of my car in handcuffs?
Nope.
No?
No.
Okay.
I do not want to talk about it.
All right. To let you know, you are under arrest right now. In the state of Florida, you must have the vehicle properly registered. I ran your tag that says it seems to have some type of characters that look like private. That's not a tag that somebody is going to give you in the state of Florida. Also, when I'm asking for your driver's license, and I'm asking you to turn down the vehicle so I can hear your name and your date of birth a little properly, instead of you having the music up loud, that's just so I can hear you a little bit better. You have not been identified at that time. I still need to make sure I get a photograph of you. Just because you give me some information that says...
I didn't give you any information. In fact, you didn't even ask me my name. You just kept asking to have my music turned down, which I told you no.
Everything's
But
on body camera.
I know it's on body camera, so we can talk about that when we go to
I asked you
court.
for your name and ID. You know,
And
I'd rather
told
have your
you
ID so I can get a
multiple times,
picture.
I can give you my name. I don't have any ID. I told you that I lost that. So if you want to sit here and continue to make up little stuff to make your case better, then go ahead.
Well, there's no case that I need to
Yeah,
make
it is
better.
a case because it's going to be a big case.
That's
this
fine.
Is the, that's fine.
814-00.
But you,
I gave you my name.
okay. Well, I'm just letting you know why you're in the back
Yeah, I
seat,
know.
okay? When we
Yeah.
tell you that you also need to cut the car off and that you need to come back to us, we're allowed
No,
to do
I don't
that.
need to come out of my private automobile to.
But that's your opinion. But I'm telling you what the
That's
law
not an
is.
opinion. That's a no. That by Constitution.
Okay. Well, you are under
All right.
arrest and you will be transported to the jail,
Yeah.
and
That's
we will
fine.
go from there. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Stupid. Can you slide her seatbelt over to me on the other side?
I don't need to.
Well, I'm gonna put one on for you.
I already talked about this.
Well, just in case we get into a wreck, I'm gonna put your seatbelt on. Okay?
Can I have the female do it? I want the female to do it. I want the female.
Everything's on body camera, ma'am. You will be a-okay.
Like the last time.
Headquarters Delta
How you doing,
23.
boss?
Yeah, okay. Not really good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
you there?
Yes.
Okay. You ever? No,
I
what
just-
I have is all of my permits is in my truck.
I confirmed him on my computer. He's registered to the VIN
Yes.
of the vehicle.
He's registered to the
Yes,
vehicle.
yes.
Okay. But you don't have a I was talking about for the tag. Remember the paperwork for the tag?
That is in other business. I was at the VA and
Okay.
I was other places, and I have a business. And what was going on is that I had all that in the vehicle, and I let my buddy keep the truck,
Okay.
and everything is in
You're
the
supposed to have your registration in the vehicle.
Okay, I know what I'm supposed to do, sir.
Okay.
I understand that.
Okay.
I understand what I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
But you said, one of you said that my wife resisted.
Yes. That was me.
And that's because she's terrified of you guys.
Well, I mean, she still got to abide by the law. I mean, I'm telling her to get out the vehicle, and she's saying no. And then when we try to get out of the vehicle, she can't swing and hit at the police. I'm just telling you, you can't do that. You follow what I'm saying? We wouldn't even be here if she would have just gave the officer identification and just complied with what we were requesting. Excuse me. Here you go.
So that's the thing. Ray-Ban glass?
Are we done with the traffic stop?
I am.
I don't want to reach around in the vehicle. You done with it?
Are you serious?
Yes, sir.
I'm a United States Marine. I did 27 years, dude. I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah, I got a family, a bunch of family that's been in the Marines, okay? Yeah. So we're done with the traffic stop. Here's my card. Okay? All right?
Look at the Centicom store. Is your mother's wallet in there?
Okay. Yeah. All right. I appreciate it, y'all.
I thought I heard somebody going on. Okay, this is?
That's a universal ID card.
Universal, what agency issued that?
Common law courts.
Okay, I got you, okay.
All right, this is issued
You want to take
common
a
law
picture
courts.
of that? You got a QR code on the back of it?
Mr. Hawkins, she was requesting a bottle of water. Do you have a bottle of water in the car?
Is there a bottle of water in there?
Yeah, sir.
Thank you.
All right, sir. But the only thing is that you can't drive this on the roadway. Okay? So we don't want to be back in this position again. Okay?
Thanks, buddy.
So go ahead. You'll stand by till you get it. You want to give her water now?
Yeah.
Hey man, Lee, that's some nice footwear you got on there, man.
Oh, I appreciate it, buddy. All right, man. You want a couple drinks?
Yes, please. Thank you.
All right, your husband here. He's gonna take your sons, okay?
Okay, can I speak to him?
I'll roll down the window real quick. I'll roll down the... You want him to, or? All right. Go ahead, ma'am.
All right, Lee.
I appreciate it, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and tell them what you need.
Go ahead and post the bail.
I'm going to do that right now, then, baby. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave from here, and I'm going to go post your
It's
bill.
going to take like 3-4 hours, just to let you know, processing and shit.
Okay. And I'll get that squared away, and I'll come get you when they let you go, okay, babe?
All right.
Just relax.
I don't have my blood pressure medicine, so
You don't have your medicine?
no, I don't have my inhaler, so.
We'll address all that at the jail. I'm trying to go. I will try to work with her on the bond, but we'll address that at the jail.
You need medical treatment right now?
If you know what, by the time she gets there, she's going to need medical treatment.
Okay.